Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I want this space to be an encouraging place for your journey. And I also want this to be a community to support your journey because we are not meant to journey alone. And we definitely know along our journey, we need encouragement because we get easily discouraged, we want to quit, we want to give up. And when we have encouragement, it helps us remain persistent and to keep going, particularly through trials and hardships and struggles. So I'm very excited to be launching this YouTube channel. I've been using YouTube for quite a bit and I've been kind of wrestling, praying on what to do. A little background about myself. I used to blog a lot in like 2017, and things I'll blog on is faith and fitness and leadership and other things that just kind of been on my heart. Plus it was also just a great outlet for me to just put that stuff on paper. I still love journaling and writing. And what's been really great about the blog is I have a book coming out, hopefully into this year, prayerfully, but if not, it will come out in God's timing. But I'm super excited, and honestly, that is something I would love to talk about on this channel, just my journey becoming an author, right? And just kind of going all through that because there's been numerous times I've been discouraged, wanted to give up. There's been some financial type hurdles to go through. And of course, just, putting yourself out there. And obviously it being a Christian book pointing to the Bible. So you definitely know there would be some other, just hardships with that, because really the biggest thing is I want to make sure as I'm pointing to the word, I'm being also true to the word, right? And not saying anything that distorts it at all. So there's definitely been a lot of things of that, but I'm super excited for that to come out. And I've been having so much encouragement from family and friends and just people I've met and I've talked about. Sometimes I'll occasionally get text messages. And for those that text me and just ask me like, hey, how's the book coming along? Thank you so much. That encourages me to just get excited about it and then to bring updates about it. So I'll definitely take some time on this channel to talk about my journey becoming an author, which I'm very excited about. It's just definitely something I never thought would happen because I'm an individual that wasn't a good writer nor really a good speaker. So there's that. Then I was thinking like, okay, after the book, what do I want to do? So with prayer and just taking time to sit, it was going back to the blog was one of the things, but then it was just something that I just couldn't really keep up with, especially being a father of two and then sitting down and writing. So I realized also the content was maybe not getting out there as well. I'll still write things because also sometimes with these videos, I'll have some scripts. So I can also send the scripts out for people that want to see it. But this one today is coming from the heart, not written, not scripted. And so I feel like video is the way to go. Plus also a lot of people consume content through podcasts and all that kind of stuff. So I just felt like God put in my heart to start a YouTube channel and kind of start it now, pre the book. And I want this to kind of go along with the book, but also expand more and more and more. So I'm just so excited, and I just kind of want to bring that back a little bit, that this channel will talk about my journeys as well, not just book, but like my fitness journey and things I'm pursuing from, calisthenics that I've been doing, golf, learning to be a better golfer. That's challenging within itself. Fatherhood, my journey in faith, and all these things, right? Of course, I'll bring up some other moments in my life on here to encourage you. And then that's the whole point though. So what I wanted to do on YouTube is to provide a channel that encourages you. And like I said before, my first little kind of snippet video where we all need encouragement is information is great and education and motivation is all great. And I get that from YouTube and I get that from all other people. But we also just need encouragement. Sometimes, there does take a moment where you probably do know enough to go do what you want to go do. You probably are motivated enough. You probably are educated enough. But then something happens. Fear gets in the way. There is some trials, some struggles, financial hardships, health issues, so many things that can happen. And we need encouragement to keep going. And that's just, I feel like humanity is so special to what we're needed, because if you look at a lot of things in life, people are together to encourage one another. And that's what I want to talk about today. If you stayed, to this long, is my first topic is going to be encouragement, the definition of encouragement. And the definition of encouragement is to give someone support, confidence, and hope. Now, today I'm gonna circle on to give someone support. And that's what we need. So when you think about with encouragement, right, it's, I don't want to do life alone. Like I talk about often, you'll hear with my intros, is I want this space to be a community to support your journey. Because what happens is we get isolated, we get alone. We might be motivated and have the will to do it on our own, but eventually we hit a wall. We hit something that stops us. And when we have an encouraging voice or someone there to standing shoulder to shoulder, or if we were to, fall down physically or even mentally and have someone pick us up to carry us or help move us forward, we all need that. And I've needed that. And I've been blessed by that in my life to be surrounded by such good community that's authentic. So what you gotta look at is support. Who around you encourages you? See, the most encouraging people in our life are not really gonna be the people that always praise us when things are going good, but they're gonna be the individuals that will reach down to pick you back up when things are going hard in your life. They're the ones that's going to continue to give you verbal affirmation, verbal confidence, and verbal hope to keep going. Because it's so easy to get in our own heads and just to say, you know what? I knew this wasn't for me. I knew I should have not started this journey in the first place. Whatever that could be. But when you have someone that's there to help you, you will push forward. You will not give up, because then you have this healthy accountability where you too are inspiring them and encouraging them as you're going forth. So if you look at a lot of things in life, right, like the animal kingdom, they're in community, and that's what we need in humanity and just our day-to-day. We need to be in community. If you think about families, right? That's a community within itself, but we definitely know families can be hard, right? Because we typically see with families is we see the real individual at all times, right? While sometimes if I go to a different community and I haven't got to know them, sometimes we do kind of put on a face or a different personality, right? Because we haven't got to know everybody. So that's why sometimes families can be very hard, but they are, and they should, be your number one support group, right? Especially like when you hear about people when they accept rewards, especially in the military, for like retirement ceremonies, graduations. Typically when people are giving their speeches, they usually thank their families for being there, particularly like, husbands thanking their wives. My wife has actually been so encouraging in my life. Actually, she's been a big proponent of this and supports, this channel in the book, and just been such an encouraging voice in my life. And so it's family. But then you also have your close friends. That could be also similar, like groups of things they enjoy. So people like in the fitness realm, or like your career realm, or it could be like other hobbies of interests, or just other passing things. But having that individual that is just there in your life that sends you an encouraging text or voice message or a phone call or a letter, just something that just kind of lifts you up. And of course, we see a lot of things like on social media and just like people typing and writing, and sometimes, people can be very crude, right? And, we got to learn to block out that noise. But really what's most important is learning to seek and to turn to the encouraging voices in our life. So I say all of this saying we can't do life alone. We need to be surrounded by people that can encourage us. Who are those people in your life? See, as a warrior, right? Warrior surrounds himself with other warriors, people who are striving forward towards a particular goal or aim, and they're training and they're moving and they're just, going forth, right? Not being stagnant and worrying too much. But the worries do come, right? Stress does come, doubt does come. But you want to surround yourself by like-minded individuals, right? Because it's so easy to, where bad company can corrupt good character. And that's in the Bible. And it's just one of those things to where it's easy to be in an environment with some individuals, I've been that in the past, that kind of bring you down. Not meaning to, but it just happens. Of course, another thing, in the Bible here is iron sharpens iron. And everyone loves that verse. I love that verse. I actually got a hat recently with that. And we want to sharpen other people in our life. We want to help them get better, right? And that's how we can look back. So my encouragement for you is to thank the people in your life that have encouraged you, that are still encouraging you, and to appreciate them. Send them some encouragement. And then the next step is to look around and see who you can encourage, who you can give support to in a time of need or just all the time, right? And just hanging out to get to know them, build authentic relationships. But in the end, we are meant to be in community. We are not meant to do life alone. We need people to sharpen us. We need people to push us, to help motivate us, but in the end, to help pick us back up, to stay in shoulder to shoulder, back to back. And no matter what, they got you. They're there to support you. And when you have that type of team, which you'll hear with a lot of players when they win a championship and think they're teammates, but they also think a different team. That's like their family and close friends and mentors, which we'll also talk about mentors here on this channel. And it moves us, it inspires us, and we are able to take on the challenges in our life with bravery and confidence and fortitude when we are encouraged by someone else. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hope this message encouraged you. And if it did, please share this message with a friend or a neighbor. And remember to like and subscribe and follow for more encouragement. All the best, and God bless.